Alright. And the Forger of Stars! With a Karma and a leveled Callista on board too. We take those. We take those. Hey guys, I'm back from vacation. I was in Palermo in Italy for a full week, and I literally came back from my trip this morning, and I was so excited to start brewing up some decks that I just decided to boot up the recording software and just play some games, because let's be honest, I miss this game, and I just can't stop trying to come up with sweet new ideas for decks. So one thing I have to say is that the last week, the videos that have been uploaded were all pre-recorded, so that means that I made them before I went on my trip. And honestly, I'm not entirely happy with the quality of them. I think I could have done a better job with editing, but there were so many videos for me to make and my computer is super slow, which, you know, I am upgrading it hopefully this month. But I want to do better, is all I'm saying. I want to spend more time editing, I want to make better videos, and that's going to start tomorrow. Because like I said, I arrived this morning, I slept through the afternoon, I just had dinner, I sat down to record a video. If I want to also render it, edit it, it's gonna take me like all night. So I hope you guys can forgive me. I'm going to just go to my collection and I'm going to brew up a deck, and I'll guide you guys through my thought process kind of on how I make a deck. I'm gonna go with something simple. I saw the meta report that Cosmic makes when I was on holiday. It showed that Targon has something like a 3% win rate, or play rate rather. A 3% win rate would be really low. So Bilgewater went from a 3% play rate to being actually pretty competitive in the current meta because of the Maker Rim buff. And now my second favorite region, Targon, took its place with that 3% play rate. So that just means that the region is a bad spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Targon deck, but I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to make a ramp deck that kind of plays like the old times. So I'm going to put in Trundle, and I'm going to put in Aurelion Sol. And then we're just gonna, you know, add some cards that are necessary in this type of deck. I'll give some explanation. I usually like to edit this part of the video where I give my guide. But for this time, because I'm a little shorter on time, I'm just gonna do it like this. I hope you guys can forgive me. And like I said, tomorrow, there will be a much bigger video. I promise. So, in ramp decks, what I obviously need is a Catalyst. So we're going to add that. You also need some Avalanches. It's all pretty standard stuff in ramp decks. We'll add a Kindly Tavern Keeper. We'll add the Ever-Rosen Sentry. And here's something that a lot of people might not agree with. I don't like Wording Stones in this type of deck. It's not my type of card because your opponent really wants to kill it. It feels bad spending your turn 3 playing a 0-3 and doing nothing else. And then when your opponents remove it, you don't even get the value. Also, there's a lot of challenger and vulnerable effects in the meta. So I don't like this card. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Blue Sentinel. I think this is the superior, maybe even the best ramp card in the game. I mean, it's hard to compete with Catalyst, but your opponent really doesn't want to kill this, because if you can ramp into your turn 5 with the Blue Sentinel, it's going to be amazing. And speaking of turn 5s, you always want to have a solid 5-drop in ramp decks, because very often you'll be skipping your turn 3. That's why we're not playing an actual good 3-mana card, like Kindly Tavern Keeper is often not a turn 3 play, it's just a good card. But you want to ramp into that Trundle on turn 5. That's a very important turn. So people used to play Tarkaz. I don't love this card. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's a little awkward from time to time. So what I want to do is I want to put in some copies of the Fused Firebrand. It's a good card against Ionia most of the time. Spell Shield is just annoying to deal with, as we've seen from cards like Sivir and Rune Runner. So let's try the Fused Firebrand to kind of have a good unit when we're curving out. Next is the Space. Am I typing that wrong? Oh, it's because I'm still at the 5 cost. Next up is the Spacey Sketcher. I think adding 3 of these is often a mistake, so let's add 2. Speaking of which, I also want to go 2 Aurelion Sols because I have an idea for later. What I like to do is have like 2 win conditions, so you don't need to just ramp into Aurelion Sol. You can choose to go with either the Aurelion Sol win con, or you can go with the Howling Abyss win con. And that doesn't work against aggressive decks, but that's why we have the Spacey Sketcher, so we could just get rid of one of these bombs and have like some actual early game. Next is another important card for ramp decks in my opinion. It's the Ancient Yeti. Just you keep this in your opening hand, and you just get like an insane turn 4 play that a lot of decks are going to have a hard time to deal with. And that gives you time to get into your later turns, which you obviously want with this kind of deck. Next is the Eclipse Dragon. Obviously just incredible to ramp into that Aurelion Sol even faster. We'll add 2 copies. And what we're also going to do is add a Dragon's Clutch. Sometimes you're ramping and you have no cards to actually ramp into. And Dragon's Clutch helps that issue. And because we are in Targon, we're going to add some generally good cards. There's a lot of elusive decks running around right now from what I've seen, so let's add a Hush. Let's add some draw, like a Guiding Touch, or 3 of them. I almost forgot one of the most important cards, the Blighted Ravine. You can't go without a set of Avalanche and Blighted Ravines when you're playing Freljord nowadays. And actually, let's remove maybe 1 Guiding Touch or 1 ARAM. Let's remove a Guiding Touch and put in 3 Sisters because of the flexibility. And just like that, we have our deck. Let's play some games. A game against Plunder. I do not think this is a very favorable matchup, but we'll see where it takes us. Is Avalanche good against this deck? I don't actually think it is. Well, okay. Just my luck, huh? Alright. Opponent gets to gets to Plunder.
Let's get to it.
Actually, let's play the Blue Sentinel. We want this to die as soon as possible so we can get to the Trundle. Well, that could be bad. If this dies this turn, it's quite good for us. Avalanche is also quite good. Yeah, we're just gonna throw this out. Make it awkward for opponents. Okay, so they're at 1. Not bad. Could have been good to let that hit us, actually. Let's pass. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I passed to see if we could play the Blighted Ravine, but that was a little optimistic. Let's play you.
See the Demacian border from here.
Well, that's pretty good. I'm not going to attack, because what could happen is we attack with Trundle, opponent blocks with a Monkey, and we activate the Harpoon. I'm not ready for that. Okay. We actually have some pretty good answers for the likes of Sejuani and Gangplank.
Look out for Reavers.
There's the Ikson. Let's pass because I think there has to be a Monster Harpoon here. Did opponent just Daybreak this? Why not Nightfall it? Okay, 5. We'll go here. So we have mana open for the Fury of the North. Still think there could be a Monster Harpoon coming out here. It's quite good though. One of the better cards to steal for sure. Yep. It's not great, but we gotta work with what we got. This is quite interesting, actually. I think I like the Catalyst more, but the Sejuani and the Gangplank are almost online. Actually, they're gonna be online with the Monkey Idol proccing. Oh. What's happening here? Could be a Dreadway into Gangplank. Okay. It doesn't really matter that much. That's a great draw. So we get the pillar. Taking 7 against Plunder, generally not a great idea, I guess.
I'm gonna make a U-sickle. You're in my kingdom now.
This game is, I'd say it's still pretty even. I'm not feeling terrible about it. Okay. So we vulnerable the big dragon. Play Aurelion Sol. Oh, this is a hard choice because I want to take Supernova for Gangplank as Sejuani. I think Supernova has to be the choice.
I and you and me, we'll rule the world. And I thought humans were stupid.
Rift time?
This is gonna be fun. Say your farewells.
That's a pretty good steal there. Okay. I don't think this matters that much though. Maybe it does.
Your king has returned.
Okay. Well, we have blocker for the Gangplank.
Flames nor the depths could claim me.
This is gonna feel real good.
Explosives.
Open attacking doesn't do that much. Open attacking definitely doesn't win the game for opponent.
My, how they stare. Let them bleed out.
It's totally fine.
They look angry. Be quiet.
I think that's the play. Is there a better way to do this? I think Aurelion Sol is just better than Trundle at this point. I don't think we need this anymore.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
I've given up chasing this one. More courage than brawn, I'm afraid.
I love these voice lines from Aurelion Sol. Okay, that's a pretty good snipe. That actually prevents lethal too, because we could have pulled Gangplank to the side and attack with everything. But yeah, that probably won't matter too much. Let's see. Interesting draw.
I do love an audience.
I don't think we can win this turn, so we're just gonna attack. We'll take this here.
You shine.
4 barrels. Whew.
I'm gonna gut you.
You can snipe once, not twice. Alright, let's see. Whatever card... What? Is this like the 3rd Serpent we get offered?
My, how
Okay.
they stare.
You know? Alright.
Yeah, you don't want to.
That's not bad. Hey, stop stealing my good cards. Alright. I mean, we still gotta win. Hey, there we go. That's a good card to win.
Now they'll pay
What do you give?
attention.
Okay, let's try that. What's our biggest unit? It's... Oh, it's the Yeti. 2 cards. No way we die here. Why not? We level a Sol. That's great. I like this. Getting Karma first is pretty good. It's really not bad at all. Alright. And the Forger of Stars! With a Karma and a leveled Callista on board too. We take those. We take those. Oh my god.
Now they'll pay attention.
Poor Plunder player. What do we do even? Let's put you here.
Only fools play the hand they're dealt.
What once was two, now is one.
Soak it in.
What a game. This is fun. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Alright, let's put you here. There you go.
It's yours.
Alright, let's just heal. Heal.
The land provides to those who listen.
Alright. Alright, we can enter now. I think that's fine. What's up with all these serpents? At least it gets reduced to 0. Wait. Why are we low rolling now? Alright, GG. Credit to opponent for letting us play that out.
We knew it would be so.
Elusive deck. Alright, well we're keeping the Avalanche. Easiest choice. I don't like against an elusive deck, I don't think you can do much better than this. Maybe a Hush? Hush is the only thing I can think of. Double Avalanche, alright. This will be a game.
One spring for each crab I saw today.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
I don't love that, but you know, it's hard to get value out of the Serpent, not it's at 1 attack. We could have used that to kill an elusive, but oh well. I think I want to pass this turn.
Off we go! Roll out!
Yeah, that's not the worst that could happen. Lulu is the worst that could happen here.
Look, Lou! I made a pix too! Hello!
Hello.
I'm gonna be super happy! One star's whipsy is another spark.
These old eyes still see far. For the homestead.
We're just gonna stun the Lulu, probably.
Spark and I will keep you safe. Take this job, Samo.
Let's do it like that. It's kind of scary. No, that's a card. Wow.
Over here.
Let's do that. Everything's gonna be low. Opponent develops. We have Avalanche. Trundle.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Or the path with the talking lilies. Mm-hmm.
Deny is bad. Okay. That's a level Z, I guess. It's 12 damage just like that. Wow. If there was a twin discipline, we would be dead. That's kind of messed up.
King of souls coming through.
Well, this isn't the blade.
Oh man, we were at 18 HP, now we're at 6. What happened here? He's back at 5 HP too. Or at 3 HP. I don't know. Looking pretty bad here. Are we dead? I think that we're... Oh, we have a hush, okay.
You're covered.
We have to do that to not die. Oh, we're still in it.
Where'd she go?
Please no third Lulu.
Quietly.
Okay, stop.
This way. Go.
Okay, we're not dead. We're probably dead next turn though. Ah, okay, cool. GG. Wow, 12 damage from Zed in one turn. That's powerful.
I demand a rematch.
Okay, did we just enter an elusive meta? What's happening here? I don't like it. What happened while I was gone, guys? Who did this? I bet it was Swim. Lulu?
Here I am. Wherever here is.
It's gotta be Serpent, even if I don't like it. The Moonsilver would have been really good, but I don't think we can get away with it. Sadly.
Rib, say hi, Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
You little smooth boy.
This is broken. Lulu gets quick attack.
They picked the wrong row.
Well, this sucks. Alright, well, at least we got that going. I guess Avalanche is pretty good, but you know, kind of had to waste a lot of cards to even bait him into playing more. I care more about the body of the Blue Sentinel.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Could actually be a lot of things that stop this. Okay. It's pretty likely we're gonna need to freeze here. Or not. Huh?
They won't like this.
Is this just a level Z? Wait. No, we blocked his head with Trundle, right? Z goes to 4/4? We blocked Lulu with the 2/1?
And I thought I was a troll. Nothing's tougher than a troll. You should be honored.
Okay. Reputation with a Darius Tectin? Let's do that. Damn. Hush. It's a good card. Play LeBlanc. Please play LeBlanc. Okay. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. I'll pass again.
Time to make an appearance.
Had it last turn. Decided not to play it. Okay. Works for me. Let's see.
It's a rain ass in our wake.
The hell is this card? Do I care about that card? Yeah, okay. Can block here and then Catalyst.
Run while you can.
Shavestone? There's a lot of things that stop this, but we only paid 3 mana for this card. Yeah. Fair enough. Maybe taking a hit was just better.
These are lowlands.
Okay, don't bloody business or something.
Look what good comes of mortal greed.
Rip Trundle. He lived a good life. Short, but sweet. Dude, there was nothing sweet about it. Got played and then tagged for death.
Fall to pieces. Only human.
Only the finest serve.
Why not play that first?
What will you have?
Is this what the bottom of Diamond looks like? I'm not. I don't want to be toxic, but that confuses me a lot. Okay. If removing Spell Shield was such a big deal, we should be a little careful.
Everything's easier behind a mask.
Next turn is Aurelion Sol. I could hush my own unit, but I don't think it's worth it. Being completely honest.
Line up.
It's a pretty interesting list here for Reputation. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. Well, we got Aurelion Sol, so it's the worst that could happen. Famous last words. This guy has survived for a long time, though.
Sharpen the blades, secure the kill.
Let's see if there's one more unit coming out.
I'll cut them apart. You're mine.
The craven will fall.
I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Learn.
Let's talk about it.
This is fine. Does not matter one bit. So let's see. We could also play Trundle. Get the pillar, play the pillar next turn, and then play Aurelion Sol. What? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen, huh? I should never say that.
King of souls coming through.
Alright. Pillar time. Boom.
It's always cold in the Freljord. You're in my kingdom now.
We drop down the Ace Soul. Trundle might actually get stunned.
Fight
Finally, some action.
What an interesting list.
You and me, we'll rule the world. And I thought humans were stupid.
Sivir is leveled, which is a little scary. Attacking with Trundle also kind of sucks now because of this card. Okay, that got awkward fast. Okay, fine. I was gonna attack with Trundle anyway, don't worry.
This is gonna be
Okay.
For the hand!
This deck actually works.
Where's my axe?
What?
now they'll pay attention.
Okay, so we should play these two out and then go for Living Legends? Probably. Yeah, that's spell shield right there. So you can't actually kill that yet. Okay, let's actually block in case of the rally. Yeah, kind of figured. But, you know, it's better than dying.
I misjudged.
Nothing escapes my watch.
This is too greedy. We're not gonna go for this card. What cards are in this list? Now we actually could go for it. Or the A-Ram. Greed is in my blood. I can't help it. Okay, doing that means we're not gonna go for the Howling Abyss. Dogger.
Star's Whipsy is another spark.
Boom. Now we're chilling. Alright, let's go. Living Legends. No. Oh, I mean, wait, how much? 13. I like this more.
What once was two, now is one.
2 silences. I think we won.
Pride was my end, as it will be yours.
What have you found for us?
This does look like BM, but we're actually just pumping up the Celestials. This is +1 attack. That's all we're doing. We're +1 attacking. It looks so BM. I know.
Think you can take me?
I do, actually. Okay. Looks to me like a leveled A-Sol. Or a surrender button.
To ruin.
Cut him down!
Ready the torches.
No, it's not a level A-Sol anymore, is it? No, it's 2 off, right?
Light the signal.
It's 2 off.
Your favorite star. I created.
Wait, I don't know if they fixed that bug. It's actually entirely possible that opponent is going through, yeah. through the super slow animation. Alright, good game. GG.
You've been wonderful.
As have I.